Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the questions based on number system. Let's begin the chapter and see the questions. So if you see such question in exam and they ask you which of the following is bigger or arrange it in descending order or ascending order. Descending order means what? From highest to low, and ascending means from low to high. Okay, so this you should remember. So if this is a number and you need to arrange it, so by seeing such number you will felt that it is not possible to arrange and this power is very difficult to solve. So nothing like that. Okay, so you can see you can write 2 as 2 to the power you can see here 24, 6, 14, 48 and 68. So these are all are multiple of 6. So I can write as 2 to the power 6 into 10, right? Similarly, I can write this as 3 to the power 6 into 8, right? Similarly, I can write this 4 to the power 6 into 6 and 5 to the power 6 into 4. This is how I can write their power, I can distribute their power, right? The value will remain the same. So now after distributing such things, I can compare here. If I see 2 to the power 10, I can find out its value, and 6 I can keep as a common factor. 3 to the power 8 and 6 I will keep as a comparison factor, right? 4 to the power 6 as to power 6 I can keep as a comparison power, and 5 to the power 4 as to 6. Why I kept 6 here? To make things simple or to make comparison, right? If I can make this comparison will help me to figure out which power is greater. So 2 to the power 10. So I know that 2 to the power 1 is 2. Similarly, if you see 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 6 is for 64, then 128, 7, 8 means 256, 9 means 512, and 10 means 1024. This value comes out to be 1024 power 6. This comes out to be 3 to the power 8. So I know that 3 to the power 3 is 27, 4 is 81, 5 is 3 to the power 5 is 343, 3 to the power 6 will be 729, 3 to the power 7 that is 2197, 7 2 27 2 6 8. So not 2187. Okay, so this will be power 7 and 8 means multiply by 3. After doing this you can get this will be 3 to the power 3 into 21. This is 24, 26, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 1 power 6. 4 to the power 6, 4 to the power 2 is 16, 3 is 64, 4 is 256, 5 is 256 into 4, that is 1224, and 6 will be into 4. This will be 16, 8, 9, 0, 4, 4096. Okay, 4096 power 6, and 5 to the power 4, that comes out to be 5 to the power 2, that is 25, 3 is 125, 625 power 6. Now you can see now their power is common, so you can compare which is the highest. This one is first highest, second highest is this, third is this, fourth is this. So if they ask you in ascending order, so from smaller to bigger, so smaller, first smaller, second smaller, third smaller, and the largest. And if they ask you descending order, so first will be this, second will be this, third will be this, and fourth will be this. So this how you need to solve this question. So here is a question that find the value when the above one is divided by below one. Okay, so always remember whenever there is such type of question, okay, such type of question. So if I give you 12 plus root 12 plus root 12, so you have to find its factor, that is 2 or 6 or 3 or 4. So you have to find such a factor that its difference should be 1. Its difference should be 1. So here you can see the difference between these two are 1. So among these two, the factor will be one of them. So if there is a plus sign, if there is a plus sign, then you will take the bigger quantity. If there was a negative sign, then you will take a smaller quantity. So the value of root 12 here is what? Negative sign. So if it is negative, so we will take which sign? Minus smaller one. So its factor come out to be 3 and 4. So smaller sign is what? 3. So 3 will be the value of this, and root 72 root 72, and this is plus. So I told you, you have to find a factor which difference should be 1, like 8 and 9. 8 and 9, here the difference between both of them will be 1. So now the positive sign, so you have to take a big number is 9. Okay, so if you divide 9 by 3, this comes out to be 3, right? Otherwise, what in your books they give you? They give you 72 plus, they take it as x, then square it all, and that is very long method. You will consume 2 to 3 minutes in that, right? Solving. Here you can directly find out what is the answer. If suppose I give you root 56 plus root 56 plus root 56, so what will be the answer? You have to choose a number, and that is the difference between them should be 1. So 7 and 8, and plus sign is there, so you will take 8 as their value. Okay, so this how you need to solve such type of questions. So here is a question, that which of the following number is greater, 6 by 13 or 7 by 5? So you can see that there is a difference between comparison, right? So you have to make unit same. So if I multiply 13 by 5, so I get 65, right? So if I multiply denominator by 5, numerator should also be multiplied by 5. Similarly, 7, if I have to make it 65, 5 I have to make as a 65, so I will multiply it by 13. This also 13, so this comes out to be 30 by 65, right? This comes out to be 7 into 13. So that's value comes out to be your 91 by 65. So which one is bigger? 91 by 65. So this how you need to compare. They ask you find the value of x and y, right? So you have number 498x 1 y. So 88. So 88 you know, 8 or 11. These are the factors that you can find out. So you have to check for 8 as well as 11. So first you will check for 8. So 8 last two numbers, last three number. So x, 1 and y. Okay, you are quite aware what should be taken, right? So now let's check for 11, that is addition of these places and addition of these places. Okay, so 4 plus 9 plus y minus 0 plus x. Okay, sorry, this one, it comes out to be 1, not y, plus y. Okay, so after doing this, this comes out to be what? 14. Okay, minus 0 plus x plus y. Okay, so you know that this addition need to be either 3 or 11 or 14. Okay, so that it can be either 0 or 11. Okay, now you have to check for similarly for 8 as well. Okay, what number should be there which comes here and here, so that this addition should satisfy either 3 or 11, right? Or 3 or 14. Okay, you will think a number, you find 1 and 2 is another number. 112 I find. So 8, whether it is divisible? Yes, it is divisible. So I find that x value can be 1, y value can be 2. Okay, this is how I can find out. Another way, for 14, what I do? For 14 I will think a number like 6 and 8. After doing this 8 will get 56, right? 6 and 8, that addition comes out to be 14. So after you add this, what you get? 56. Then your remainder is 5, 8. It is not divisible, so 5 and 6 cannot be, 6 and 8 cannot be in position. Let's see this one. 8, 8 went, okay. 8 is cancelled. 16 can also be. So either it, so in options you have to see whether what they ask. If they ask 1 and 2 is given to you, so that you have to tick, or 8 comma 6 8 comma 6 is given to you, x and y value, so you have to take this. They will not give you both the value in same option, okay. Either this they provide you in option or this, but I told you the worst case how you can solve it, okay. And entire type of divisibility is covered. Now you know how to find out divisibility of any number by solving it, okay. So thank you. They ask you find the value of x in the number that it can be divisible by 22. What they ask you, find x value. So you know the rule, divisibility, right? This. So 1, what should be x? 1 plus x and minus 4 plus 0. What should be x, so that you know 22 you can divide it by 2 and 11, right? 2 and 11. So 11 divisibility, what? Addition of odd places minus even places. So 1 plus x. What should be value of x so that it comes out to be 0 or 11? So 1 plus, I guess, 3, right? Minus 4 plus 0. So it comes out to be 4 minus 4, that is 0. So that is the divisibility test of 11, right? So this number should be, x should be 3, right? And divisibility of 2 is what? Last number. So last number after you divide by 2, you know that 0 is one of the number that go with 2. So answer will be, x value will be 3. Okay, simple. Okay, while dealing with divisibility of 6, there is one more rule that I like to tell you, that you can see 6 is a number that you can write as 2 into 3, right? And what else you can write? 6 as 6, you can write 6 as 2 1, right? You can write such number for it, right? And if I tell 12, so you can write as 2 as to 6, 12 as 3 as to 4, right? You can write in this manner, 3 as to 4. So which number should be taken in order to check? Means if you want to check the divisibility of 12, right? If you want to check divisibility of 24 like number, so how you will check? This question comes to your mind. So you have to see a number which is not repeated in its form. Means if I divide 6 by 2, I find that this number comes under this, right? Means I can write 6 as 2 into 3. So this is already 2 here, and this is already one more 2. So this cannot be a correct solution of it. You have to see a number which not come inside it. Means if this is one time, so it won't repeat again anywhere, okay. So if 2 is again repeating in some other factor or its factor which you find out, so you will not take this number, you will take this type 3 and 4. You will find that this number will not repeat on this, like this, okay. Like similarly 24, if I go, so what fraction come? 4 and 6, okay. And another what comes? Another one that comes is 12, 2. Other apart from that, 12, 2, then 8, 3, okay. and and any other 6, 4 is already done. 7, 5, 12, okay. These are the fraction. So which fraction you will take? You can see that after you divide this, or if it goes in denominator, then it will divide each other. You cannot take this. Similarly this happens with this, but this is the number where it won't happen. You have to check divisibility of 8 and 3. If both the divisibility it is suiting, then this number can be divided by 24, right? So you have to separately check for 8 and 3, okay. So any number you can take, you take 99. So 99 you can take 9 and 11. So you have to check the divisibility of 99. And in exam they ask you like this only: 99 whether divided by 99, 88, 76, 44, 122. So you have to find out its factor like 9 and 11. I told you the rule for 9 and 11. You have to apply both the rules and then check whether it is applicable with 9 and 11. If it is applicable with both 9 and 11, then it can be divided by 99 as well. So this how you need to check. Okay, so let's see the question based on it. Now look this question: 88. So 88 divisible, and they've asked you which number is divisible. So 88 I can write as 8 and 11. So I have to check for 8 and 11. What was the divisibility for 8? For 8 I have to check last three digit. So after checking for the last three digit, 24, 44, I find this number is not divisible. After checking for this 352, I find that this number is divisible, right? 32, 32. Okay, this is divisible. Then again this, I find yes, this is also divisible by 8. And this, after dividing, I find this is also divisible. Means this is not up. Now I have to check for 11. Okay, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5, 2. Addition, subtraction. 4 plus 2 plus 5. Okay. Minus 6 plus 3 plus 2. 13, 9, 11. This comes, and this also comes out to be 6, 7, 11. So 11 minus 11, 0. I told you for 11, either it is 11 or 0. This number is divisible, right? Like similarly, we have to find out 5, 8 plus 8 minus 8, 8 means 16. This 5 is remainder, so 5 is not divisible. So by 11, 5 is remaining. So the divisibility say 11 or 0. This number is also not applicable. Now this one, this addition, this addition, this addition, that is 9 plus 9 plus 2. Okay, minus 1, 7 and 8. After this comes out to be 20, and this comes out to be what? 16. So 4 is remainder. 4 again not, it is not coming 0 and 11. What is the number that is divisible? That is second one. How simple it became. Otherwise what you do in examination, you do like this: individual number by 88, then you will check for this, then will this, for then this. Then how much time you will take for such question? 5 to 8 minutes. With this you can find out within 1 minute. Let's see the next question. So they ask you divisibility of 7. So what is divisibility of 7? That whatever number is there, what you have to do, you have to make it in a group of 3 3. Okay, suppose there is a number, that is, if there is a number, suppose 38948, you take 3 3 form. Okay, so this will be plus, this will be minus. Okay, after doing this, what it comes? 948 minus 38. After doing this, it comes out to 910. So you have to check whether 910 is divisible by 7 or not. After dividing, you find that yes, it is divisible. So the remainder will be 0. This is very simple rule that you can follow, very easy as well, right? No need to take a lot of care or anything. So we see another question on the basis of the same, that is 7310226. Okay, 3 pair, 3 pair, and this pair. Okay, after doing this, this will be positive, this will be negative, this will be positive. Okay, so 226 minus 330. After you do this, but how much? 330, it is 110. Okay, so after doing this, 110 minus 26, this comes out to be in negative. Okay, this is minus 84 and plus 7, that comes out to be your 77. You check whether 77 is divisible by 7 or not. Yes, it is divisible. So this number is divisible by 7. Okay. This how you need to do, very simple tricks, just follow those. Same divisibility is applicable for 11 also. You have to make 3 3 group in the way I told you, or else what you can do is you take any number, that is suppose 71009 4. Mention places like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so add all odd numbers and add all even numbers. Okay, after adding odd numbers, what you get? You get 7 plus 0 plus 9. Okay, is equivalent to what? 16. And 1 plus 0 plus 4. How much it is? 6. So odd places sum minus even places. Even places sum. Even places sums comes out to be 6. So not 6, 5. 1 plus 0 plus 4, that is 5. So 16 minus 5, that is 11. Okay, so 11 is divisible. Yes, it is divisible by 11. Either it need to become 0 or 11. This is the divisibility rule of 11. Okay, so you have to check whether it is coming 0 or 11. If it is coming, then the entire number can be divided by 11. Okay, let's see the next question. Now this is the question, find the remainder when this is divided. So I told you this, this, okay, and this, right? Addition of this will come out, that is 8 plus 7 plus 6. Okay, and this is what? Odd places minus even. Even is what? 8 plus 4 plus 5. That is 8 plus 4 is 11. Oh, sorry, 12. 12 plus 5 is 16. After doing this, how much you get? 8 plus 7, that is equivalent to your 15. 15 plus 6, 22 minus 16, that is 6. 6 is remaining. So 6 after you divided by 11, what remainder you get? You get only 6. 6 is the answer. Very simple, right? That's how you need to do the questions. Thank you.